in a world painted in black and white, where every truth casts a shadow and every lie leaves a stain. There are stories hidden behind smiles, secrets tucked between moments, and patterns most people ignore until the consequences hit them like a storm. Today, we step inside that world, a world where emotions glow red, where chaos whispers in silence, and where reality finally speaks. This is the beginning, and trust me, this will shock you. Modern dating looks simple on the surface. Smiles, selfies, and perfect profiles. But behind the cartoon perfect faces lies a maze of confusion, expectations, and the silent war no one wants to discuss. People swipe for connection, but chase validation. They talk about loyalty while practicing options. They want honesty, but fear transparency. In this black and white world, intentions are rarely clear until someone gets hurt. Every person you meet wears a mask. Sometimes a smile, sometimes confidence, that the real face hides behind the shadows. Some people use smiles to cover guilt. Some use silence to hide intentions. Some use affection as distraction. And some weaponize emotions to escape accountability. Tears become shields. Drama becomes power. And manipulation becomes survival. In a cartoon world where everything looks harmless, the emotional weapons become even stronger. Let's step deeper. Behind many modern relationships is a cycle of arguments, insecurity, overthinking, and emotional triggers. A notification lighting up red. A message seen but not answered. A story posted but not explained. These tiny sparks turn into black and white explosions. Couples fight over illusions. People react to assumptions. Trust breaks over imagined scenarios. Modern love collapses, not because of what happens, but because of what people fear will happen. In today's world, everyone is performing confidence, performing happiness. Social media has become a stage, and people are its actors. They post what looks real, even when their lives feel empty. They show strength while hiding exhaustion. They show joy while battling insecurity. They show connection while drowning in loneliness. And slowly, people forget who they were before they started performing. We lie to others, but the biggest lies are the ones we tell ourselves. I'm fine. It's not a big deal. I can handle this. I don't care. I'm not lonely. These lines echo in the empty spaces of our hearts. The truth is, we care more than we admit. We hurt more than we show. We hope more than we should. And we break more silently than anyone realizes. Modern relationships fall apart, not because people stop loving, but because they stop telling the truth. Everyone wants the perfect partner, kind but strong, loyal but exciting, independent but available, confident but validating, attractive but humble. These expectations create a checklist no human can fulfill. And so, people keep searching and searching and searching until they realize the problem was never the world. It was the unrealistic fantasy they tried to force onto real people. Sometimes the signs are clear. Someone who avoids responsibility, someone who blames you for their mistakes, someone who disappears when things get real, someone who confuses desire with affection, someone who uses emotions as currency, someone who apologizes only to repeat the same pattern. In the black and white cartoon world, these red flags literally glow. But in real life, we pretend not to see them because hope can blind us more than lies. Most people don't stay in toxic situations because they love chaos. They stay because they fear silence. Silence forces us to face ourselves, to confront our insecurities, to admit our mistakes, to recognize the patterns we repeat. So, instead, we hold onto the wrong people, thinking something is better than nothing, and forgetting that the wrong person can make something feel like nothing anyway. Hurt people hurt people. This cycle is old, but now amplified. Someone betrayed becomes someone untrusting. Someone untrusting becomes someone distant. Someone distant becomes someone confusing. Someone confusing becomes someone hurting others. And the loop continues. Generations passing emotional wounds from one heart to another, like shadows passed in silence. The cartoon world illustrates this simply. A heart breaking, another heart dimming, a crack spreading across the screen. But in real life, these cracks spread inside us so quietly, we don't notice until we fall apart. Despite all the chaos, people still want to be understood, to be safe, to be loved honestly, to be chosen willingly, to be prioritized without asking, to feel like they matter. Not used, not replaced, not compared, not manipulated, not tolerated, just valued without conditions. In a world full of noise, everyone just wants one person who makes the noise stop. Healing begins the moment we stop blaming others and start seeing patterns clearly. Healing happens when we walk away from what confuses us and move toward what brings us peace. Healing isn't loud. Healing is quiet, soft, slow, patient, like a black and white world slowly gaining color. In the end, life is not about perfection. It's about awareness, boundaries, honesty, courage, growth. The cartoon world you're watching is a mirror, a simple reflection of complicated human emotions. If something shocks you, maybe it was meant to. If something hurts you, Maybe it was teaching you. And if something opens your eyes, maybe this is the moment where your story finally changes. This is your wake-up call, your reminder, your turning point. Because the truth is simple. You deserve peace. You deserve honesty. And you deserve a love that doesn't hide in shadows. The world may be black and white, but your future doesn't have to be.